purpose of having me here is to grant better access for you for education and training and workforce development opportunities. I bring with me a unique skill. I'm very skilled at helping write grants. So I'm hoping to be able to help all of you with incumbent worker grants or rapid response grants to help provide you with training at little or no cost to you when at all possible. We have some programs that I'm inheriting as I step into Lake Sumter State College. We have a 911 dispatch telecommunications program, and that's with Julian Day and Sheriff Farmer, and they want to start training more 911 operators, and we all see it on the news every day about some 911 operator who was heroic and talked somebody down and did a great job. That's exactly what we're shooting for with this 911 dispatch telecommunications program. Any day we hope to have the certification back from the state of Florida. Once we have that up and that certification back, you should see news clippings in January and February of our new classes that are starting up. And if you know anyone who wants to get any of these programs, feel free to contact me. I have a stack of business cards out here. We have a new phlebotomy non-credit course that is starting at the Wildwood campus of Lake Sumter State College. How many of you know that Lake Sumter State College has a Wildwood campus now? Just a few. It's not really called the Wildwood campus. It's the Sumter Professional Center, and it's at the former Wildwood Middle School on Cleveland Avenue. So we're going to start putting courses in there to help you, so your employees don't have to go over to Lake County or over to Withlacoochee Tech or over to Lake Tech for education and training. That's what we're here to help you do. The funds from this grant are helping to provide that space so we can provide training. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about what we're using that space for in a minute. We have an allied public health program that is starting up. And that's not really, going in and doing occupational therapy and diet and nutrition, but more like health coaching and making good choices in your life, setting up your own targeted diet plan and exercise plan to live a healthier lifestyle. Without having someone yelling and screaming at you saying, you're not following your plan, you're going to die someday. They're actually going to coach you and be a little more nurturing and supportive, and that's what these courses are designed to help you with. Turf maintenance and mechanical maintenance is another program we're working on. Did you know there's 38 golf courses in the villages? Hey, somebody's got a lot of lawnmowers to take care of, right? Well, we have a big need there. I'm going to develop that into a hybrid program where we have people from several disciplines taking this common core of maintenance courses in AC/DC electronics, motors, hydraulics, so that we can serve agricultural maintenance needs, industrial maintenance needs. We can serve the business machine needs, so that they all have this common core, and we want to help serve as many people as we can, and we have to be really creative here in Sumter County, because we don't have the volume and population as we would down in Orlando or even Lake County. Electrical distribution and utility worker. Duke Energy put together a nice program to train people to go up on the telephone poles and string the power cables. And a lot of you have probably heard of that program here. Well, I was just in the office last week and Duke Energy called and they said they want to build another program right here in the Sumterville campus for a relay technician. Basically power generation, somebody to work in the power plants to put the power out, and they want to do it here in Sumterville. And that's going to be a big boom for our programs here in this county, and it's going to be the only one in the state. They have similar programs over at Indian River where they do nuclear technician programs, and up at Gateway College in the Panhandle, but this is going to be the only one in the state. We're very excited about that and the opportunities it brings. And personally, I'm hoping I can parlay that into a different sort of grant. I heard that the YMCA is thinking about putting a gym either in Wildwood or Sumterville. So I'm hoping I can get all these players together to build a big joint use facility so that the people in Bushnell and Wildwood and Sumterville will have a YMCA that they can go and actually go swim in. And we'll get a few extra classrooms out of it, but these joint use grants are very popular with the government right now. And I think that's a good way we can serve a lot of people's needs. HVAC, we have a heating, ventilation, air conditioning program that is it starting up? January. Chris Burke is here from Sumter County Schools, and she's in charge of the HVAC program that's starting up in January. They're looking to expand it into more opportunities. And as I work on these mechanical maintenance and programs, I'm going to be partnering with Sumter County Schools and with LaCouche Tech and Lake Tech, so we're not replicating what they're already doing. We're making the tax dollars go even further by developing hybrid programs. They get a little bit here and a little bit there. We're going to try to keep them here as much as possible so they don't have that travel expense incurred. But we're going to partner with them so that we don't have, $1 million buildings with old rusty equipment sitting around that's only used every couple of months, every few years. So we're going to make those tax dollars go a lot farther. And then we have a CNA program, again, with Chris Burke at Sumter County Schools, a Certified Nursing Assistant Program at the Sumter Professional Center. Now, some things that we're thinking about, again, we talked about the electric relay technician here and the agriculture and industrial maintenance, but we have some things on the plans right now. I'm hearing a lot of something in accounting. How many might need some more bookkeepers or people to work on your accounting systems? And right, see, we've got a need there. But see, I'm one of those really guys that's kind of 2 steps left of center. I call myself the Patch Adams of education. I don't trust the spreadsheets. I don't trust the data. I go out and actually talk to people to find out what they need. We had heard that there was a need for a pharmacy tech program because of the tremendous amount of data. I spent a couple days and I visited every pharmacy in Sumter County, with the exception of some duplicate CVS's and Walgreens, and found out, well, I have a need for 4 or 5 technicians per year. Well, that gave us the data that we needed to know, that there's not really a need for a specialized program in Sumter County. On the other side, I talked to a lot of people about the phlebotomy, and they said, oh yes, definitely go ahead with it. I've heard a lot of needs from people to have call centers, or especially customer service and soft skills training. So that is something that is on our books right now for a discussion, how to provide soft skills training for all of your employment needs. I'm in discussions with several companies about providing certifications for food workers and, how to train, how to get a certification for bartenders and the waiters and waitress staff, where the state of Florida doesn't see a lot of value in it because it's not quote unquote a high wage job. There is definitely a need for having really well-trained waiters and waitresses. I mean, how many have had really poor waitresses and waitresses in your time? Yeah. I mean, they're not really high-cost courses. They're not going to be big money makers, but they will serve a need for business and industry here in Sumter County. So how can we help you? Like I said, we can assist you with writing some joint grants and incumbent worker quick response grants to help you with your training. We can insist in finding certifications for the phlebotomy course. Before I got here, they were successful in working with Wells Fargo to provide scholarships for the students that are joining up these programs. 3/4 of the cost is being underwritten by Wells Fargo. So you can get a phlebotomy certification for a little under $200. And that includes the national certification exam. This isn't just going and learning about it. This actually includes live sticks and actually getting the needle in the skin, which is, if I understand correctly, is something that's not done in every program. Sumter County Schools also has a Pearson View testing center that will be opening soon, and what they will be able to do is provide those certification exams, so they won't have to go to Orlando or down to Tampa or up to Gainesville per se. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to help. We're here to help. I also have over a decade of experience in business and strategic planning. I've worked at a place called a Collaborative Labs, and I'm bringing that experience here to develop our own style of Collaborative Labs, and I'm actually calling it the Innovation Factory. This is where you can come get accelerated business results in a very short period of time. What used to take a week to develop your strategic business plan for the next year, 2 years, 3 years, we can do it in as little as 2 to 3 hours. And I've done this all across the nation with educational entities, governments, corporations, and I'm looking to bring this here into Sumter County. And this is going to generate a lot of really good press for Sumter County.